I spent a bunch of hours on the buffing wheel, the wire wheel rather, cleaned up all the pistons. These are all the new rings thrown together here. I'm still going to clean out the bore in the piston for the actual seat lands, the ring lands. Got to clean those up, but a couple hours on the wire wheel, or about an hour or so to clean these up. Both the before and after, but these are all covered up. Now I can see metal again. Pistons look to be in good shape. Rod bearings are all loose. Not loose in a bad way, but loose. They're not binding or not tight. And while I was over there, I grabbed the AOD trans that's going to be going in. I got the torque converter also over here. Down there, I did drive this car around his yard. The motor is most likely a little worn out. There's a lot of oil leaks and a lot of stuff on there, but that's where we're at. I got the heads off. I'm gonna disassemble these because I just ordered a bunch of parts. I got a I'm gonna try a Summit flat tappet cam. We'll see what happens when that comes in. Like I said, this crank has all a bunch of scoring on it. I was going to try and just emery cloth, clean it up a little bit and drop it back in and see what happens. But I also have this one, which doesn't have any ribs or any grooves anywhere on it. This is a 10 under crank. It's already cut. This was the original motor that came out of the van. The head on that one sunk some valves and left us stranded. The timing chain jumped and a bunch of other stuff, but got it back. It's way too hot out here today, but I'll get this trans off, unloaded, and then probably bust out a power washer tomorrow, clean up the block, clean up the trans, and then I might mate the block and the trans together and try and see if they're actually going to fit in this thing. I found a couple more of the motor mounts in the car when I was digging through it. So I got the one motor mount in over here. I found the other one that goes there. There's a bunch of 302 stuff in the back, or in the trunk of this when I opened it up, so I'm hoping that these are the right mounts. If not, I gotta order them, but we'll see what happens, hopefully in the next day or two. There's a whopping 96 degrees out here, feels even hotter. Showed you guys the trans and all the other stuff that I got, but I gotta prep this block. Parts aren't gonna be here for a couple days, so I got a little bit of time. Before I go through and clean and power wash everything, I might as well get the cylinders done first, because then it's gonna need a deep clean and bath. So I got a squirt bottle of gasoline and a brand new set of stones for a hone. We're gonna give this a shot. Let you guys come along with on this adventure of honing cylinders. All I need for this is a cylinder hone. I like running the stones better than the balls. These actually kind of cut in, and you can definitely notice the difference. The drill with full battery, got that over here. Go to a machine shop and get this done, but they charge you a lot of money, and I'm poor, and this is a budget build. They are sprung loaded, so watch for that. Got a helper, it definitely helps if you got somebody squirting. I don't. see what I'm doing here. Here's one of the old cylinders. Nice and shiny. That reflection and the shininess doesn't help in the bore at all. It's just use and wear. And then this one, getting some nice cross hatching in there. I'm gonna keep messing with this for a little bit. Something for the oil to bite to. Something that the oil won't bite to. Not going too crazy on this one. Turn it down a little bit for the initial. Getting there, looking pretty good. Don't get me wrong, a machine shop will do a much better job at doing this. I'm not saying I would never do that, but I'm also very broke, cheap, poor, whatever you want it to be. This will get me down the road and have a nice fresh surface for the rings on the new build. Got a little bit of ring wear up at the top of the cylinder here. Right here you can definitely see the difference. Glazed over, glossy mirror finish. Nice machined, honed finish. Don't want to sit in one place while you're doing this. Make sure you keep everything moving. A little too close here. One more quick one here. Finish this one out. Got a nice bore on those now. There's a little bit of markings up at the top where the piston ring lands on the top of the compression stroke, but that'll be all right. For comparison, you guys can see inside of here, nice crosshatch pattern. It's not glazed over, unlike on this side. You can see how shiny those are. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this one, and we'll catch back after it's all done.